Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. Kind of different video today, a departure from my wet shaving content, because I want to tell you about the Yeti coolers. This is called a Rambler Tumbler in the 30 ounce, and the thing that everybody wants to know about this thing is, does it work? If you're not aware of this, this was all the rage this past Christmas. You couldn't find them anywhere. They were sold out everywhere. There were waiting lists for them. People were selling them for exorbitant prices on eBay because it was a hot Christmas gift. So they came back into stock recently, and I figured let's try one out. First of all, this is a stainless steel tumbler, 30 ounces, double wall, vacuum insulated. It does come with a shatterproof lid. It's got a nice rubber gasket that holds it in there. It's nothing remarkable to look at. This was designed in Austin, Texas, manufactured in China, if that's important to you. Now, what is the claim to fame of this mug? Well, the claim to fame is that it will keep your drink up to 2 times longer cold than your normal plastic tumbler. And I have been trying this guy out for the past number of days, and I'm going to give you my results. Now, there are all kinds of videos on this on YouTube, both scientific and otherwise. Mine is non-scientific. I watched all those videos with the temperature measuring, and I wanted to see for myself, does this thing actually work? So here are my results. If you put 5 cubes of ice in here or so, fill it with a cold drink, it will keep your ice for a good 10 hours or better. Around 12 hours, you could still feel a little bit of ice left. Now, majority of ice had melted at that point, so I would say you're looking at 8 solid hours of ice, keeping your ice intact in a room temperature type environment, like 70 degrees, let's say. 12 hours, my drink was still cold. The ice had melted quite a bit, about 3/4 of the way down, but the drink was still cold. So if you're looking for a tumbler that will keep your drink cold for a long period of time, somewhere between 8-12 hours in normal type office type setting temperatures, this will do it. I would imagine in a very hot outside type environment it would be less than that. However, it does do a better job than your standard plastic tumbler with hot drinks. I used it for coffee, and I would fill it, about 3/4 of the way up, and it would keep my coffee nice and warm, hot for a long time, hot for a good hour or beyond, warm up to 3 hours. After the 3-hour mark, I would see considerable cool down. I think this particular tumbler does far better with cold than hot, but considering the fact that, it's got a plastic lid there and it's open there at the lip. By the way, this is not spill proof. It's one of the criticisms that they often receive. And the other would be that it's pricey. This is $39.99, which is very, very pricey. Ideally, I'd like to see that about $10 cheaper. I think it would be a bargain, probably at $29.99 for 30 ounces, maybe slightly cheaper, but at $39.99, this is very pricey. Now, it does what it's supposed to do. It does not sweat. It gets a little cool if you got a cold drink in it, but when I had my coffee in it, I couldn't feel it at all. Not hot whatsoever to the touch. Again, it's not the most attractive of things, but it is functional. It's not going to break. The lid is shatterproof. Really, the only knock on it, from my perspective, pricey, pricey, pricey. But if you're looking for a tumbler that will keep your drink cold throughout your workday, if you're using ice, I think this will probably do the job for you. If you drink coffee with it, it's going to keep your coffee nice and hot for a good hour, hour and a half, and warm, pleasantly warm, for up to 3 hours. And this is just my results in 68 to 70 degree type inside temperature. You take it outside in very extreme cold, you take it outside in extreme heat, you may find that the results vary. Now, they also sell 20 ounce version, $10 cheaper, and there is also this is called a Rambler Coaster, Rambler Coaster, and I'll do a separate review on this. Essentially what this guy does is you can unscrew the top here, you put your beverage in it, put that along the top, and this is said to keep your drink far longer, colder, far longer than a normal type koozie situation. But we'll put this to the test, and then we'll come back and do a review on that. So my personal feelings on this, a bit overpriced at $39.99. Quite a bit overpriced. However, I haven't used any tumbler better in terms of keeping a drink cold. So it does what it says it does, doesn't sweat, but pricey. So take that in consideration. If you're looking for something like this to keep that drink all day long, you may want to check it out. But I'm sure competitors will be coming to the forefront on this, so you may want to just watch and see how this thing develops. Thanks as always for watching, and you guys have a great day.